These color mistakes instantly age your look. At 40, you can't afford sloppy choices. Style is self-respect, not chasing trends. I'll reveal the worst offenders and the refined alternatives that project confidence. Which ones are hiding in your wardrobe? Let's start with the most common, and one you'll spot in almost every office building: black and brown. Still wearing black shoes with a brown belt? It's killing your look. Walk through any office building and you'll spot this combination within minutes. Black dress shoes with a brown belt. Black jacket with brown accessories. The pairing that somehow became acceptable despite breaking every rule of visual harmony. I've seen executives walk into meetings with black shoes and brown belts. It always looks careless. This combination creates visual discord because black and brown exist in different color temperatures. Black is stark and absolute, while brown carries warmth and earthiness. When forced together, neither color can express its full potential. The sophisticated alternative transforms your entire presence. Navy becomes your new black. A navy suit with cognac leather accessories creates the same formal impact while maintaining color harmony. The navy provides depth and authority, while the cognac adds warmth and approachability. For casual wear, charcoal replaces black entirely. Charcoal trousers with brown leather shoes create a refined foundation that works from morning coffee to evening dinner. The subtle difference in tone allows both colors to complement rather than compete. Be honest, have you worn this combo without thinking twice? The next clash is even more subtle, and it happens when navy and black try to share the same stage. Corporate environments somehow convinced men that navy and black represent the pinnacle of professional dressing. Navy suit, black shoes, black belt. A combination that appears safe, but actually diminishes your presence. That navy suit and black shoes combo, it's the corporate uniform of men trying not to stand out and succeeding a little too well. Here's the problem. Navy and black are too similar in darkness, yet totally different in character. Navy says approachable confidence. Black says distant formality. Together, confusion. The power move involves embracing tonal harmony. Navy suit with dark brown or burgundy leather accessories creates sophisticated contrast while maintaining professional authority. The brown adds warmth that makes you more approachable without sacrificing gravitas. For those committed to black accessories, charcoal suits provide the perfect foundation. Charcoal and black share the same cool undertones, creating a seamless flow that projects quiet confidence and attention to detail. Now, that's the boardroom. Step into the weekend and another combination sends the wrong message. Khaki and white. Weekend casual wear often defaults to the safest possible combination: khaki chinos and white polo. This pairing has become the uniform of men who've stopped trying, signaling resignation rather than relaxation. We've all seen the weekend dad uniform: khakis and a white polo. Safe? Yes. Memorable? Never. The problem isn't the individual pieces. Both khaki and white serve important roles in a sophisticated wardrobe. The issue is the lack of depth and interest. This combination creates no visual tension, no personality, no story about who you are beyond safe suburban dad. Elevating weekend style requires introducing unexpected elements. Khaki chinos with a navy Henley and white sneakers creates layers of interest while maintaining comfort. The navy adds depth, the Henley provides texture, and the white sneakers keep things relaxed. Alternatively, olive chinos replace khaki entirely. Olive with cream or off-white creates a more sophisticated neutral palette that suggests outdoor confidence without the suburban predictability. Add a lightweight merino sweater and charcoal and you've created a look that works from farmer's market to casual dinner. Do you reach for khakis because it's easy, or because it actually looks sharp? So, let's imagine we're at a wedding or some formal event, and suddenly, a different pairing creates a whole new problem. White shirt, red tie. Honestly, you're not commanding respect with that look, you're just kind of blending into the crowd. Formal events tend to bring out the most conservative color choices, and yeah, that often results in the dreaded white shirt and red tie combination. This pairing really screams, I bought this at the mall an hour before the event, instead of, I understand the nuances of formal dressing. At weddings, the red tie, white shirt guy always looks like he just grabbed whatever was left at the department store. Red ties have become the default choice for guys who want to add a little color without actually taking any risks. But, red against stark white creates this harsh contrast that draws attention to the tie, rather than enhancing your overall presence. The combination just lacks sophistication, and kind of suggests someone who's following rules, rather than understanding principles. The refined approach, it actually involves working with undertones. Once the tie comes off and things start to get a bit more casual, one of the biggest offenders out there is head-to-toe denim. The so-called Canadian tuxedo isn't really stylish, it's more like a style surrender. This all-denim look just refuses to die, even though we've got decades of evidence that it creates visual monotony. Whether it's a denim jacket over denim jeans, or a denim shirt with denim trousers, these combinations kind of suggest a guy who owns exactly one type of clothing. Denim, honestly, works beautifully as a foundation piece, but it really needs some contrast to create interest. When everything shares the same texture and a similar wash, the eye has nowhere to rest, and that creates a flat, uninteresting silhouette that ages you, rather than enhancing your look. The sophisticated denim approach, it actually involves using strategic contrast. For example, dark denim jeans with a white Oxford shirt and a navy blazer creates this classic American style with a bit of European refinement. The denim gives you casual comfort, while the blazer adds structure and intention. For denim jackets, pair them with chinos in complementary colors. A medium, wash denim jacket over charcoal chinos and a white t-shirt, that's effortless weekend style, that suggests confidence, not confusion about how to dress. Pattern mixing, though, creates the opposite issue. Too much noise instead of not enough. It represents, advanced style territory, but most attempts result in visual chaos rather than sophisticated complexity. Seasonal color choices often reveal a fundamental misunderstanding of how colors interact with environment and context. Think pastel pink shirts in January or light yellow sweaters during autumn. These are choices that create disconnect rather than harmony with your surroundings. Nothing looks more out of place than a pastel shirt against gray January skies. Colors carry emotional and psychological weight that changes with the seasons. Light, airy colors just feel wrong against winter landscapes and indoor lighting, creating a sense that honestly, you're out of touch with your environment. This disconnect translates to impressions about your awareness and adaptability. Winter sophistication embraces deeper, richer tones that complement the season's mood. Burgundy, forest green, navy, and charcoal. They create warmth and depth that feels appropriate to the environment. Once you've got seasonal colors right, the next trap is in the details. Your accessories. Mixing gold and silver isn't edgy, it just looks like you weren't paying attention. Accessories often receive the least attention in outfit planning, leading to combinations that undermine otherwise solid choices. Gold watch with silver belt buckle, or silver cufflinks with a gold wedding ring. These are details that create visual confusion and suggest a lack of attention to finishing touches. Mixed metals create the same discord as mixed color temperatures. Gold carries warmth and traditional elegance, while silver projects modern coolness and precision. When combined randomly, they compete rather than complement, creating visual noise that distracts from your overall presentation. Watches with both metal tones can create harmony while respecting sentimental pieces. And finally, even the right colors fail when proportion is wrong. Fit tells its own color story. Oversized with fitted isn't balance, it's confusion in clothing form. The final color combination mistake isn't about hue, it's about the colors created by proportion and fit. Oversized blazers with skinny trousers or fitted shirts with baggy pants create visual color blocks that fight rather than flow together. You've probably seen it, skinny pants under an oversized blazer. The result isn't edgy, it's awkward. Proportion creates its own color story through the shapes and shadows of your silhouette. When proportions fight each other, they create visual discord similar to clashing colors. The eye struggles to find harmony, creating negative impressions about your understanding of style fundamentals. Sophisticated proportion requires understanding your body's natural lines and enhancing rather than fighting them. Tailored fits that follow your natural silhouette create clean lines that project confidence and attention to detail. This doesn't mean everything must be tight, it means everything should be intentional. The goal involves creating a cohesive silhouette where each piece supports the others. A well-fitted blazer over properly proportioned trousers creates clean lines that allow colors and textures to shine. When fit is wrong, even perfect color combinations fail to create the desired impact. So, we've seen how the wrong color choices can undermine you in subtle ways. Now let's pull it all together, because style after 40 isn't about avoiding mistakes, it's about the perspective you bring to every choice. We're not chasing trends, we're making intentional choices that reflect confidence, quality, and self-respect. And when you take care of how you present yourself, you gain the kind of confidence that carries into every part of life. Work, relationships, even how you walk into a room. These color rules aren't restrictions, they're tools. Tools that help you project competence, awareness, and character in every situation. When you understand harmony, you don't just dress better, you move through life with quiet authority. Your wardrobe is a conversation with the world. Make sure it says you're the man who pays attention to the details that matter. Remember, sophistication isn't about perfection, it's about intention. Because, in the end, confidence isn't about how others see you. It's about how you choose to see yourself. So, tell me, which of these mistakes are you leaving behind first? Drop it in the comments, I want to hear from you. If this video helped you out, don't just like it, give it a hype. It's a brand new YouTube feature that really boosts smaller creators like me, and it makes a huge difference in helping more men over 40 discover these style upgrades. Before you go, hit subscribe so you don't miss future style upgrades. Want more right now? Tap the screen and watch 10 color combos that make men over 40 look expensive, not cheap. It's the perfect follow-up to this one.